All right, I wanted to share a quick update. We did our logging job about 2 years ago, almost to the month, just about. And before 2 years ago, we did a swamp logging job. So this entire area is called the logging deck. The logging deck is where most of the equipment sits. It's where all that timber is brought in, where it is processed, and where it ultimately is going to leave to the main road to become products that we use every day, like wood, furniture, toilet paper, all of that. Now, what we're doing with our logging deck now is ideally keeping it as an open early successional habitat. I really want this to thrive for, pollinators, to have lots of wildflowers, but also for songbird diversities, butterflies. I don't know butterfly species quite yet, but I want this to thrive as an early successional pollinator habitat. So this has been 2 years in the making. Year one is pretty much a wash, because after you do your logging, you really need to let the ground set for at least a year. That next summer, so last year's summer, we tried to do our first establishment of wildflowers. We tilled up the whole area. Probably not the best idea, because we really had the grasses just go insane, which was good. It had some benefit, not the intended benefit we want. So that was a learning curve for us on this piece of property, okay? And also remembering this piece of property had been more or less neglected for like 30 to 40 years. There was no understory. There wasn't really any indicators to tell us what we could expect to come back. But this is summer 2. We did some more wildflower establishment. You can see all my really pretty sunflowers right there. We got some more flowers right behind us. Is it perfect? No. Is it on its way to being what I really wanted, what I envisioned? Absolutely. We can see we have a lot of, this is still a wet area, so we have a lot of these more sedgy type grasses. We even have some cattails right over there. We're gonna have to work on controlling. But what I wanted to show is that management takes time. No matter what, you might be like, okay, this has worked for that property. You try it on a different piece of property and the ground may act a little differently. So just because you failed in year 1, don't give up, because in year 2, you will make progress, and it's all about the progress, okay? Because land will continue to grow, continue to evolve over time, and it is our job to be good stewards, to continuously work the property, work the land, to help create that overall diversity and meet the goals we have for the property, okay? So Genesis 2:15 says that Adam was always meant to work the Garden of Eden, so why would we expect to not work an imperfect land? So, yay! I love my flowers.